It's just a couple weeks before Christmas, and we're smoking a ham today. What kind of glaze you gonna make up?
Rum pineapple.
Or pineapple rum.
Yeah, whatever.
Hope you guys stay with us. The first thing I'm gonna do is score this ham. About a 1/4 inch deep, all the way across both sides, okay? And we're gonna go about a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch wide. Now I know I've got more knife than I need, but it's the only one I have. I'm not at my place. Now you don't have to score the ham. The reason is when you score it, right, you've got this extra space in here. And when we glaze it, we're going to get more glaze on the ham. So that's the reason that I personally like to score them. So I'm just going to come across this whole entire ham this direction, and then we'll come back and score it in the opposite direction so we get a nice diamond-shaped pattern. Now you can see I'm coming across the other direction. And as this cooks, it'll spread a little bit, and this will become more obvious than what you can see here. And this ham, if I didn't mention, it's pre-cooked, and it's right at 10.1 pounds. Okay, so let me finish scoring it up. Then I'll show you how I'm going to put a little extra seasoning on it. I've just got a little brown mustard. This happens to be spicy mustard. I'm going to season the outside of this guy, so I just want a binder. You don't need a lot. I'm guessing that was a couple tablespoons, somewhere between 2 and 3. Okay. Don't worry about this mustard altering the flavor of your ham. First of all, mustard is pretty good if you put it in a sauce, like the sauce I'm going to use. You'll see we put a little mustard in it, but it will not change the flavor of your ham, I should say. Okay. Now, let me get this glove off. For my rub today, I've got the Lambert's Sweet Rub of Mine. Hey, these guys are world champion barbecue team, right? Memphis in May world champions 2009, 2013. World champions pork shoulder 2005, 8, 9, 13. So these guys know what they're doing. If you want to learn more about this rub, I'll put a link in the video and down in the description box. Look, if you don't have this, you can still make this same ham recipe, right? Just use your own favorite rub. I would use on a ham, I would use something that's higher in sugar content. You know, I wouldn't use like a steak or a beef rub on a ham. As soon as I get this guy all seasoned up, we're going to get it out here to this Weber grill. Now to monitor the temperature on this ham today, I'm going to use this wireless. It's called the MeatStick. Now the folks at the MeatStick actually sent this out to me in the interest of full disclosure, and it works with this app. So you can see I'm going to smoke today, all right? Going to smoke pork. We're going to smoke a ham, all right? You can see, you know, the government recommends, you know, 145 internal temperature. You can set what your cook temperature is going to be here, the ambient temperature. Mine's going to be closer to 275 degrees on this Weber today. Somewhere in that range. So you just scroll up to whatever temperature you're cooking at there. Okay. Okay. And it'll estimate the time it's going to take to heat it up to 145. All right. And then we'll click next, right? And it's the ham, and you can see a bunch of other info here. And by the way, this isn't a how-to video. It's my first time using it, so I'm going to use it a few times before I suggest how to use the thing properly. I am going to set an early warning at 135 because that's when I'm going to start glazing this guy, okay? And you can see that you can also set up temperatures if your grill or your smoker drops too low or too high, okay? Okay, so now it's syncing up. Okay. We're almost there. Remove the MeatStick from the charger, and then we're going to put it in the ham, right? Just going to get this guy out. And you want to make sure you stick it all the way in like so. Now we're going to come down here and say start. And there you can see, right as we start this cook, the ham settled in. The internal temp's right around 47 degrees right now. I don't know how well this shows up in the video, but I've got this set up for 2-zone. I've got my charcoal over here, no charcoal on this side. All right. And what I've got here are some apple wood chips. Okay, just going to put a few in there just to get a little smoke going. Just get our ham on the opposite side. Get this Weber lid down. Okay, you can see from our MeatStick app, it's been 1 hour and 41 minutes. And look, this is cool. I didn't know this when I started using it. This ambient temperature constantly adjusts, so it's measuring the grill temp as well as the internal temp. You can see that we've got 12 minutes before our next alarm. So what's going to happen is Tammy's going to show you this pineapple and rum sauce we're doing.
So we're going to get this pineapple rum sauce going. I have my bowl ready. We've got to heat this. So I'm just going to get it ready and then we're going to go heat it. I've got 1 can of pineapple juice. So we're going to put that in this bowl. And you can adjust this. If you want to use more pineapple juice, go right ahead. I've got 1 cup of stevia brown sugar. And you can use regular brown sugar if you like. And I've got 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in here as well. Oh, I'm making a mess. And then I have 1/3 cup of rum. And again, adjust this how you like. I like a little bit more rum, so I add a little bit more rum. And then this is 5 tablespoons of butter, and I'm using my fingers because Jeff doesn't care. So, and then just mix this up together and then heat it so the butter melts, of course. All right, I'm going to add in some mustard, and I'm going to do this to taste. So it's probably going to be about, I don't know, about 1 tablespoon, but you can do that to your taste. And then I'm going to take this over to the stove and heat it about 10 minutes or so. And then Jeff is going to glaze his ham.
All right, we just hit that 135, and look, you can see it sends off an alarm. My phone's vibrating. Please check on the ham. It may be time to take it off. I set that early warning so that I could glaze it. Let's get this glaze on it. Let's glaze this ham up. Look at it. She's looking beautiful. Okay. Now I've got that glaze that Tammy made up. She simmered it there on the stove for about 15 minutes. I'm telling you, this is going to be out of this world. Rum has got that sweetness. And by the way, you don't have to worry about the alcohol so much. I mean, I'm no food scientist, but we brought it up to a boil. So I suspect there's not much actual alcohol left in it. Okay, I'm going to get this lid on it and let it bring it on. I'll keep cooking it until it comes up to 145. So you can see our ham now is at 145 degrees. It took 2 hours and 10 minutes. All right, we're going to get this ham off here. Get it on this cutting board. Let it rest 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then give it a try. Look at that. That is one beautiful ham. Ham's been resting here about 15 minutes. Now, the MeatStick folks say use a towel, okay? Now, it has rested here 15 minutes, and I can tell you that it's not hot, but I'm not suggesting you don't use a towel. Our ham's got a great color. Got some of that dipping sauce, glazing sauce that Tammy made here. Get it out of the way. Now, let's cut off a piece of this ham. This is what I've been waiting for right here. Seems to be pretty tender. All right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Smells good.
I don't know how well. The sun is just beating down. But this ham is just full of moisture right here. Okay. Is that big enough?
Yeah.
Okay. We only have, that's okay. You can take the fork. I'll just cut I can't, look at this. This ham is really, really juicy. All right. You ready to give it a try?
Yeah.
I definitely Getting a smoke from those applewood chips. This is a great ham.
It is a great ham. This is a good sauce too.
Yep. Sweetness from the pineapple.
It's really good.
I can't get over how
it's got
juicy
like
it
a
is.
really crispy top too. I like that.
I think I paid $1.49 a pound, right? So that's a pretty good value. $1.49 for meat.
Yum.
It's extremely juicy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this crunchy part right here, this is my favorite part. I don't know what it is, but the crunchy part is my favorite. It's super good.
I hope you hit that subscribe button. Hey, if you have any feedback on how to make the videos better, please leave that down below. We hope to get this out for Christmas ham time. Merry Christmas.